Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time with us. This is Leanne Presents. I'm Leanne, and that's Alan. He's eating a sweet. Don't worry about it.
I'm not making Lambeth bread.
Lambeth bread. And we're here today, as you've seen from the title card, playing Journeys in Middle Earth, which is by Fantasy Flight Games. That is right. It's right. I remember. Haha.
She knows it's right because I haven't chastised her.
Exactly. I do the nervous look. Cool. So, if you're joining us for this video for the first time, just to forewarn you that this game is played as it's a long campaign scenario. We're currently on chapter 7. We'll put a link on the screen somewhere for you to check out the playlist to see our previous chapters, so you'll know like how we got to where we are now. But otherwise, we'll all get going with chapter 7.
Let's continue.
Crossing the Brandywine.
Oh, watch on charge.
Oops. You must hurry to the banks of the Brandywine River, for you know Ataran's army will be crossing it soon to meet with their master. If you beat them across, you may have a chance to stay one step ahead of his dark plans. The next adventure will be a journey map. Let's go! Okay, so we get to the campsite. So first, let's do these item upgrades. Ooh, lots of upgrades!
Let's do yours first.
Okay, my battle axe. So, you get the items deck out. Oh goodness. So it's either the Iron Hills battle axe or the Ered Luin battle axe. So current axe. If I roll 1 success, it's 2 hits and sunder. 2 successes is 6 hits. So if I do Ered Luin, it's the same hit, but 2 successes get to cleave as well, and it increases my inspiration limit by 1.
Huh.
I don't understand this one. 1 success, 3 hits. 1 success, 2 hits sunder. 2 successes, 6 hits.
Pick one.
Yeah, because I guess if it's because you take 1 of them, it's not like it doesn't sort of stack. I quite like the increased inspiration limit, because I did waste a bit of inspiration last time.
That's the one I would go for.
What does cleave do? I can't remember. Each enemy in the group suffers the full number of hits. Oh.
So you're kind of like cleaving it around.
Yeah, so I do basically area of effect damage. Yeah, I'll go for the Ered Luin battle axe, please.
Gimli the tornado dwarf. Which one? Ered Luin.
Yes. Amazing.
Okay, cloaks. Oh wow,
Oh
we've got
no,
3 to choose
3.
from. Oh damn yeah.
Bear with.
Tuckborough, Ranger, and Fangorn.
Ranger. Fangorn? What's the other one?
Tuckborough.
Tuckborough. Ah, they're close together.
Okay. So. Yeah.
Hydration.
Mirrors a cloak is before you suffer a wound or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that wound or fear. New one is success. I get 2 hits.
Oh. So you can attack with your cloak?
I guess it adds on to the bow, I guess. Before you suffer 1 fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent that wound or fear. Yeah. Same on the Ranger cloak, but it says before you suffer face down, you may prevent 1 of that.
Oh, so that's without spending inspiration.
Tuckborough, same with the inspiration of fear, with the wound of fear, and it says after setup, become hidden.
Oh, that might be useful.
After
That's
setup?
a tricky.
What do you mean after setup?
After the game is set up, so before we start, you start the adventure hidden.
I don't know, that seems a bit pointless if there's no enemies on the board at that point. That feels a
But
bit...
you stay hidden until something happens, yes? No, maybe not.
I'm kind of leaning more towards this, because that to me says that...
Because hidden stays on
Hang on.
until you are attacked or attack. If that helps at all.
Not really. So this one now, does that mean I attack with the cloak instead of the bow?
What do you roll to attack?
Agility.
Is it the same on the bow?
Yeah. But that's a cloak, not a weapon.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to. I think that's like, you can use that to attack close range. So
I can
you've got
attack
something
with the
as
bow
well.
regardless.
You can attack on the same space with the bow.
I believe so.
I'm not sure then. Does it say anything about choosing what to hit with?
So I'm kind of wondering if that's an additional 2 hits because of the cloak.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay. Huh. Step 1 of hero attacks. The hero chooses any number of their equipped items to use for the attack. Then the hero chooses a stat to test from those items. If a hero chooses multiple items, all items that they choose must have at least one stat in common, and the chosen stat must match an icon that is in all of the items that they've chosen. So it'll be, you can use both at the same time, and then again choose.
So the hits would double because it's...
Well, it'd be the success. So if you get 1 success, you'd either do the 1 success from that or that. The same with the axe where we were seeing there were 2 ones. So if I had 1 success with that, I wouldn't be able to do both. I'd have to choose one of them.
And explain to me this hidden thing again, because I feel that once I've attacked something, it's going to become pointless.
Yeah, once you've attacked, it'll go away. But that first attack, you've got that extra. So if you're attacked, before you test, you prevent all the damage, all the not fear, but the other one, the damage.
Wound.
When you attack, you may discard the boon to add 1 success. So it's sort of that first attack or that first event. It's going to be benefited.
I'm going to be a bit sneaky. I'm going to go out and I'm going to click on the bow. And I want to see what these 2 bows are like.
Yeah, okay. I'm just reading.
There's no point in me taking the Fangorn cloak if that's not going to benefit me in any way, because right now it doesn't.
Yeah, so with the different successes, you spend the successes on the damages. So if you rolled 1, you choose one of the 1 successes, just so that we've got that. Okay, bows there. Mirkwood Great Bow and Hunting Great Bow.
Okay, so Great Bow is 1 success is 2 hits, 2 successes 5 hits. Hunting Great Bow, 1 success is 3 hits, 1 success is 3 hits and pierce. After you defeat an enemy group, scout 1. Okay, and the other one is 1 success is 2 hits, 2 successes 5 hits and cleave. I'm thinking Mirkwood Great Bow for that one.
So the cleave.
Yeah, because it's pretty much the exact same cards, just cleave, and that one is only the 1 success. That's pointless.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that one and that one. And I think, I just want this one now. So with the Ranger Cloak, before you suffer wound or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that wound or fear. Before you suffer face down wound or fear, you may prevent 1 of that wound or fear. There's nothing about spending inspiration.
Cool, okay. So the first bit was spending inspiration, but not the second bit.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that one.
Sounds good. So which one's that?
That's the Ranger Cloak.
Lovely. Grab those other cloaks off here.
Why is he still going? That's the group.
Torch. I just
Weather
put
top
the pile
torch.
away. At least we don't have a choice with this one. Hang on. The torch was near the front, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weather top torch. Not that one. Gotcha. Okay. So the original torch, you and other heroes in your space ignore darkness and add 1 use. Where the top torch has 2 uses, you and other heroes in your space ignore darkness, and if you attack an enemy in your space, you may deplete this item to add pierce or smite. I've also noticed Where it says you and other heroes in your space ignore darkness, it doesn't say to deplete. So I think we could continue using that without getting rid of it.
Probably.
So what, we upgrade to the Weathertop Torch anyway, so that has 2 things.
Cool.
So I guess now is probably a good time to share out the trinkets, or do you want to do...
No, that's fine.
Cool, so we can choose one each of these to have, and the other one is going to stay behind. So we've got the Breland rations.
Which saved my butt quite a few times last
They
time.
did. So at the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for a hero in your space to discard 2 wounds. And it doesn't specify face up or face down, which is useful. And there's 2 on that. The long-stemmed pipe, when you scout in the rally phase, if there's no nearby enemies, you may deplete this to prepare 1 additional card and discard 2 face down fear. Or the Weathertop Torch, where we ignore darkness. And if you attack an enemy in your space, you may deplete this item to add Pierce or Smite.
You're probably going for the pipe, anyway.
I think I would go for the pipe. And you go for that, so we're leaving the torch behind?
Yeah.
We're not likely to be in darkness
You say that.
much, maybe. Not like...
You say that.
We're not going to be in a cave, I don't think.
Are you upgrading?
Yes, I am. Let me see.
Let me just check. Yeah, so you can unselect.
Yeah. I like Grim Resolve, though. We're keeping that. Right, what am I? Guardian. Let me find Guardian pile.
Just check mine.
Okay, so we might want defense instruction. When a hero tests to negate a wound or fear, they may spend 1 inspiration to convert 1 leaf to 2 successes, and it has guard 2. And then final defense. When you or a nearby hero performs a last stand, you may discard the skill to add 1 success to the test and scout 2. It also has guard 3 and rest 2. That's quite similar to Grim Resolve. So I'm thinking maybe defense instruction, because it's converting to 2 successes instead of 1. And guard 2 is quite useful. So yeah, defense instruction. All right. So that goes into my deck. Yes.
Continue. So if you're here to change rolls, nope, you're good.
We're keeping.
Here we go.
Sorry, I've just put in cards back. If it's loading, so it's fine. And these were boons.
Here we go again.
Okay. Put my depletions on my trinket. The journey to the Brandywine took you underground. Oh, so much for not being in darkness. And your eyes take a moment to adjust to the sunlight, and your ears to the sound of life. Each hero scouts 3.
I'm coming back out, so.
Just shuffling again because I forgot a new skill in there.
Yeah.
I'm going for Time of Need, which is when you test, if you don't reveal any successes, you may discard the skill to convert all leaves to successes. And these I put at the bottom because they're not successes.
I was going to go for that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go Hound Agility. When you test Agility, you may discard the skill to add 1.
Nice.
Then I'm going to put that one on the bottom and that one on top.
Okay.
Here we go again with the tiles.
Let's hope they're easy to find. Two or 3A. Though you yearn to pause and bask in the natural beauty, you know you must cross the river before Ataran's forces. Place heroes as indicated. A steady stream of smoke floats up into the air. You see what appears to be an encampment and remember Hanara mentioning a reliable ranger who makes camp in these parts. Perhaps he might lend you his knowledge of the land. Place a person token as indicated. This is Halbarad. I'm Objective updated. Speak with Halbarad. Surprisingly, there is a group of children sitting beneath the trees here.
Here we go again.
Place a token. We're running down rapids again. You will have to cross the waters of the Brandywine. The only bridge you know of is the bridge of stone bows on the stone bows on the edge of the Shire. Too far away for your purposes. You must find a more efficient way across.
Yeah.
Nearby, you see the edge of the Brandywine and what appear to be Ataran's minions patrolling the riverbanks.
Minions? He has minions?
Place a threat
So
token.
they have battles.
Battle. Ataran's minions have felled a few trees and arranged them into a defense barrier. Some of the lookouts have spotted you.
Come on, seriously?
Oh, goodness. An orc taskmaster.
Good God. What's wrong with the whip?
This guy. 101B. Oh. There. 200B. Huh? Oh, yeah, we need to shifty.
I do like that, maybe.
Which has me. Okay, exploration tokens. $2.19.
Amateur.
Okay.
You rookie amateur. You should have seen that coming.
I should have.
Worry about what?
Yeah. 219.
I can tell from the colour of the card.
There. 218 me. Is it there?
Still going to work with you, folks.
There? There. Is that it? Is that it now? Yes.
Hey!
Oh, doesn't look like much, but takes time.
Right, I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'm going to speak with Halvarad.
Halbarad is the leader of the company of rangers. Hanara trusted him. Perhaps he will help you in your quest. Halbarad's stiff demeanor and sour countenance soften as you introduce yourself. Hanara sent word to expect you, he says. She has made a full recovery. Before I commit my rangers to your cause, however, I will need you to convince me of the danger posed by this Ataran. Test wit.
It's lucky I did do this because... Oh, damn it.
One?
One.
One it is. You describe what you've learned of Ataran so far and convince Halbarad that your cause is worthy. When the time comes, my warriors will be with you. Gain 1 inspiration.
Hell yeah.
I guess you didn't take much convincing.
I'm an elf, what do you expect? See a dwarf coming up at him, it's like, what the hell is that? Whoop, here we go.
Halbarad turns to gaze across the river. If they come from the Fornost, they must be aimed at Anuminus. It is the only city to the west that shares a history with Fornost Arain. But be wary, Anuminus is a haunted city, and now the dead things that lie there stir.
Uh-oh.
After a brief consultation, you determine that if you cross the river soon, you may still arrive ahead of Ataran's minions. Halbarad explains that Ataran's minions are patrolling the banks heavily, but if you still want to reach Anuminus, you might be able to sneak across if you could make a small raft. The land around these parts is well stocked with materials. I have plenty of rope, but you will need oars, pitch, and wood. Objective updated. Gather raft supplies. 217A. Didn't we see that one?
It seems familiar.
I've seen all of them now, is the problem. Wait, 217A.
Yeah.
303A. Another massive pile. 303. 303. 303. Can't read anymore. 303A. There.
This thing is becoming big already. Next.
305B. Nice one. Well spotted. B.
Yeah.
103A. Oh goodness. 103A.
Yeah.
225A.
Don't go any higher than that, please. We're running out of table space. My camera only goes so far. Oh my god!
206B. Six B.
In that gap. There.
Yeah, that looks right. Oh my goodness.
Bloody hell. 5?
We've never had to do this much at the same time, have we?
No. 1, 2, 3. That one, and this one, I think. Yeah, 6.
Yep.
That one as well.
It's having trouble. Is
no,
that
no,
it?
I think
Are
that's
you
it.
good?
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
damn.
So
Like,
you have had.
I started here. How am I now all the way over here?
What's your next action? Sorry.
I'm wondering if I should do this move without using inspiration to move without provoking.
Mm-hmm.
And do I go for this, or do I try and explore something else? Oh my god.
You could try and take him out, I suppose.
I could do that from here.
Yeah.
How much health does this guy have? 9. I can't do enough damage to kill him. Space. Nope. Okay, I think we should probably explore, because explore does the whatchamajigget. So
Helps with the darkness, yes.
yeah, we need to gain supplies.
Yeah.
They haven't said to remove Halbrand.
Oh, sorry. Put him back. Sorry, Halbrand. I guess we have to take his stuff back to him
I'm
when we
gonna-
got it.
1, 2, and explore that tower, I think. Explore.
The buildings in this area look well stocked. You can probably find some great materials here. Get some inspiration.
Cha-ching!
You see a barrel of pitch resting atop a rickety platform. We need pitch. Okay. A young woman stands behind a table, her eyes alert. She is shuffling 3 large walnut shells about. Place a people token. Is that some gambling happening?
Okay.
Your journey continues.
That's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Do you have the free movement thing? Or
If I
did you
spend
use that?
inspiration,
Oh, yeah.
I have to spend inspiration for it.
Alright, so I continue exploring then. Should I
Yep.
talk to these kids? Went down well last time? Or should I try and go this way?
No, I think it said to get the resources and then uncovered all this, so we need all the resources, I think.
Okay.
So we could either go 1, 2, and search that, or you could just do 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and uncover that and that.
Yeah, what do you think's best? I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea.
So
try
you
and get
think
some
searching,
pitch,
you
but-
think talking to the kids isn't a good idea?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's not necessarily a good idea, but
We've got
it's up to you.
limited
It's your
time,
turn. It's up to
haven't
you. It's up to you. If you want to talk to the kids, fine.
I think I want to talk to the kids. Sorry. Interact. They look slightly familiar. Oh, are they the same ones? The children greet you, easily sheathing their hidden weapons they were about to draw on your approach. One young child pipes up, "Hey, weren't you that stranger who rode down the waterfall with us?" The rest of the kids agree, and soon they're all chanting, "Barrel rider, barrel rider." I will take a bow, please. It's either that wasn't me or take a bow. You spend a little time sharing the stories of your travel with the children, who are appropriately amazed. They swap a few stories that you suspect are mostly exaggeration, but it's an enjoyable break from your task nonetheless. Gain 1 inspiration, and the barrel rider title, and immediately prepare it, then discard this person.
So here's the dark, drawing on everyone, and you're just standing around talking to kids because you think it's fun.
I've got my first title, shush. I'm a barrel rider.
No, that's Bilbo. Well,
I'm a barrel rider.
you're a barrel rider.
Hang on, I'm looking in the wrong file. Sorry. It's the wrong file. Gotcha.
Put them back in the right pile.
After you interact with a token and discard it, you may remove the skill from the adventure to place your hero in any space of an explored tile without provoking attacks. Cool. So that's gone. So I
put my
could
titles
do
back.
that now.
It's up to
It'll
you.
probably be worth doing a bit later, I think. So that was 1 action and half of my movement. So
Yep.
my second half file. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh wait.
Me. Me. I'm the barrel rider. Okay. I'll move into this one.
Remove the child.
I did. This is
That's
the walnut
the
lady.
the woman. Okay.
Okay, this guy's gonna. Whoops. Whoa.
Nope.
He doesn't have range, does he? No, he's not ranged. Bellows and challenges. He bellows out a challenge and marches toward you, 2 spaces towards the closest hero. Okay. 15?
Oh my god.
Because there's so much unexplored.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Explore the damn tiles, but no, you had to stop and talk to some kids.
Well, I help too. The peaceful hums of nature are interrupted by a murder of crows cawing one after the other. You know to be wary of these birds, as they could very well be spies for Atarin. Legolas suffers 2 fear. You can negate with spirit.
I negate with nothing. I negate with nothing.
You taking the 2?
No. Yes.
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 Your cloak doesn't help.
No. Well, it depends if they're face down. Keep this card face up at the end of your turn. Suffer 1 fear. For God's sake. When you test wisdom or wit, add 1 whole thing. If you're in a space of darkness, suffer 1 fear. Then flip this card face down. That's going to face down. Before you suffer face down fear or wound, you may prevent 1 of that. So that's.
It definitely doesn't mean like if something would say suffer 1 face down fear.
I don't know. It just says before you suffer 1 face down. So.
Okay, we'll go with it.
But yeah, great, because I'm suffering fear every single turn now.
Oh, it's not my
All
fault.
because you stopped to talk to some poxy kids.
1 less would not have done that. Oh, no. Ataran scouts stalk you through the trees, slipping through the shadows. Yeah, that would have happened whatever I did. 2 ruffians.
Hey folks, stranger danger is real.
Hey, these kids inspired me. Oh,
No,
this
they
is
threw you in a waterfall in a barrel.
and then left me for it.
Oops. We do not care about that.
Right.
I need to figure out what's going on with my books. Hang on, space. And I just put those on upside down.
You have no space.
Well, you're encroaching on mine.
It's not my fault. The whole game is encroaching on mine. Okay. Let's have this one.
I'll do time of need, I think, and then I'm gonna Draw that one to the bottom.
So I've got Restless Axe at the start of your turn. You may discard the skill to attack and add 2 hits. And it's got Strike 2 as well.
I've got splinters coming off my thing. Hold on.
Okay. Splinters. Alright, how are we doing this?
Gimli's going first.
Should I get in here and help attack these ruffians?
If you want. You could always talk to the old biddy as well, let me do all the work.
Okay. You didn't argue your case very well.
I do have cleave on my bow now, so that's quite fun.
Yeah. Okay, so I will axe these guys.
A question?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 1. I'm gonna. Oh, that's 2 hits. How much? What's the thing on these guys, the ruffians? Okay, they've both got 5. If I turn 1 to, I use 1 inspiration to turn 1 to a success. That gives me 2 success, which is 6 hits and cleave. Let's cleave these guys.
Hey, Gimli did some worthwhile.
And this goes at the top, thanks to Gimli's skill. Remove 2 ruffians. You and a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration. I think that's going to be me. So I've got 1 movement left.
Yep.
So shall I explore?
Yep.
Into, or should I go in the little one or in this one?
Doesn't make a difference either
I'll
one.
go in this one.
Big one.
Yeah, big one.
That one.
Several makeshift bridges and gates have been trussed to the crumbling ruins. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. The structure appears to be the ruins of an old stockade. Place a search token. Among the rubble, you see what appears to be a boat oar. While you attempt to determine where the oar came from, you realise that the stones around it are shifting.
Uh-oh.
So that's a threat, but we need a boat oar. A trick of the wind carries a mournful song to your ear. It's a search token.
Just the one.
Mm-hmm. The journey continues. I'll go. I'm gonna try and get the stuff.
Think stockade or oar.
So you're not going for the pitch or whatever it was we needed?
I failed that miserably last time, didn't I? I can't remember what the test was.
I don't think you tried it. You haven't tried that yet.
Okay, go for the pitch.
What'd you fail at now?
Test wisdom.
Platform on which the barrel rests is badly decayed. Test wisdom.
When I test wisdom, I can add 1 success, thanks to my fear. So wisdom is 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's
So
2.
you get 2 there. That's all I can do.
You go to lift the barrel down, only to find that the platform gives way, and the barrel and various other debris come crashing down on your head. As you climb back to your feet, you find that the barrel has cracked and half the pitch has spilled across the dusty floor. You hope there's just enough left to cover the raft for 1 short trip. You have found the small shipment of pitch. Suffer 2
That is
wounds.
not what it says.
Small amount. Where did shipment
I have
come
no
from?
idea.
You found a small amount of pitch. Suffer 2 wounds, then discard the search token. No idea.
Okay, discard all of your boons, then flip this card face down.
Have you got any boons?
No. Flip 1 thing face up, then flip this card face down. But then the face down one is there, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, and then let us 2, 3, 2.
Ah,
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna use my Wingfoot title here just to help us out a little bit with this stuff. After you sprint with this skill, remove it from the adventure, sprint 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and explore that one. Which is that.
Yep,
one,
that's
that one.
right. So you got 3 movement left, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a sparsely populated and moderately sized trees. This area is sparsely populated with moderately sized trees. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. A particularly sturdy tree looks to be the perfect size for making your raft. Please search token. Some moderately sized trees are swayed with the wind, but they look like they'll fall with just a firm push. You could use them to fashion a raft, a crude one. Search token there. A bundle of twigs is on the ground here. Search token there. Journey continues.
Okay, so that was...
That was 2 movement.
3. You see
It's
what
not
I
that
mean?
one.
Oh no, it's not. Cancel that one.
That one.
Yeah, you're right.
An area of ruined foundations marks where a settlement used to be. 1 inspiration. A loose pile of rocks lies on the ground. Something glimmers within. So search token. Your journey continues.
Okay. 4, 5. It's like it's from the adventure.
Only 1 pond retains any clean water in this befouled area.
I'm full on inspiration and Rice is casting a
Your
nasty
journey
shadow.
continues.
Okay, that's my turn.
I went first, so that's
Let's
the
hope
round.
this pulls down the darkness a little bit. Let's have a look.
Shadow phase. Okay.
He cannot reach
He
me.
can't reach anyone, so no target. The orc bellows a challenge and marches towards you, 2 towards the closest.
Fortunately, that's you.
He'll regret that. Shadow deepens, hope
Okay.
endures, threat increases by 11.
And this is less than what it was last time, so... Oh, just come over.
After hurrying directly here, you have a bit of a head start on Ataran's forces. Threat decreases by 15. So that would have happened, whatever? I don't know. The more enemies notice you, the more dangerous it will become to complete your journey across the Brandywine. Discard the threat token.
We're in trouble today.
I don't know what that means. One of the patrols is now close enough to spot and attack you. We got
A
a
Warg
Warg
Rider.
Rider. Where's the Warg Riders? Are they in the separate bag?
Possible.
Yeah. He's one. Okay.
I mean, that could have gone worse. The end of your turn, suffer 1 fear. I need a fear. Yeah. Suffer 1 face down fear.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Okay, so yeah, we've done that wrong. So I'm going to use that to negate that, then flip this card down face down.
Okay.
That's a wound.
Did I give it to you from the wrong pile?
Give me a wound.
Sorry.
If there's a hero nearby, discard 1 prepared card, then flip this card face down.
Let's do this one. Need to remove.
You don't know, right? No.
Move.
That is not for sits. You get spikies up your bum.
Right, I've prepared Grim Resolve. When you're a hero on your space performs a last stand, it may discard this skill to add 1 success. It also has guard 2 and rest 2.
Under clever wit, when you test wit, you may discard this card to add 1 success.
Okay. Should try and I'll use Restless Axe to discard the skill and to attack and add 2 hits. So my free attack. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
So that's 2, which would be 6 hits and cleave, plus 2, which is 8. So that's should be
You had 2 armor. Anything else you can do?
I can change 1 of those to a success to add 2 hits and sunder. Yeah, that'll do. I'll put one of these at the top.
Gain inspiration.
Okay, Okay, so that was one action.
No, that was your
Oh yeah, that was my free one.
That was your skill.
Yay. Okay, so some of these things we needed. Was this one the thing that I needed?
Where are you? That one?
No. This one.
Stockade. A man of wood.
And what was this one? That's the bow tool. So I'm gonna go for that one because the threat token adds to the darkness as well. So I'll use movement and then search that. As you approach, the rubble begins to shift and debris bursts out at you. Test agility. Have I got anything to help that? I don't think I do.
I had a feeling it would be agility. That was going to be my next thing, was to come back down.
So I've got one. That doesn't help, that doesn't help. One. I can just do one.
You're going to take like 17 hits.
You are pelted by some small stones. A rough screech betrays the presence of a goblin lurking in the rubble and launching debris at you with the bow tool. It hurls another volley your way. Suffer one face-down wound, then discard this threat token and spawn one goblin scout. Okay. So I take one face-down wound. Face-down anyway. When you suffer wounds, after resolving all wounds from a single source, gain one inspiration. That's just from my mail.
Yep.
So I get that into population. So I discard the threat token and spawn a goblin scout.
Guy.
Little fancy one. Okay. I just have one movement, which I don't really want to provoke an attack for that.
Okay.
So I think I end there, I suppose.
Okay. So that was on the twigs. That was
moderately sized. This one was the sturdy tree.
That's going to be might, probably, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
What was that one? Rocks.
Something glimmering.
Let me go for the
moderate, the crude rafts.
So if you want to move me onto that,
This is not the best wood to make a sturdy raft from, but it should last for a one-way trip across the river. You found a small amount of wood to discard the search token.
Nice. Okay.
So you've got one movement left.
I'm gonna. Do we to move towards you and try and help you with this goblin, or what's the goblin at? He's on 4 health. You'd be able to kill him easily.
So what would you like to be exploring next? I think.
So
we've got the
oar's the only thing that we need.
Yeah, the oar's the only thing left, I think.
Move me on to the one with the search token with the shiny bit.
Cool.
No, that one.
Oh.
That one.
This one.
Something glimmers within, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
That's that.
Shadow phase. Ooh, he can attack me.
Uh-oh.
He's ranged as well. The warg tilts its head back and howls, long and eerie in a sudden lull of battle. So I test spirit to negate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything to help? I've got guard 2, which prevents combination of. So I could block 2 and I'm blocking 1. So I've got 3 blocked already. And I'll use 1 inspiration. So I'm discarding this to guard 2. And I've got 2 other successes, so I negate everything.
After this attack, if enemies in your space, discard 1 prepared skill.
That's my only one.
This guy's going for you now.
Oh, okay. A goblin sweeps its spear in a wide arcs in an attempt to disarm you. Negate with might. 2, 3, 4. That's negated. The goblin seems to be interested only in escaping. Before you have the chance to react, it has thrown an oar at you. By the time you recover from the surprise attack, you notice that the goblin has vanished. You have found an oar A hero in the goblin's space suffers 1 damage, then discard 1 goblin scout. So I get 1 damage. Flip this card face down. But because of my mail, I then gain 1 inspiration. The shadow deepens. Threat increases by 10.
That's fine.
One of Halbarad's scouts appears from behind a tree. She mentions that they have been successful in drawing the bulk of the patrols away from the dock. You can assemble your raft there and cross the river while the rangers have the upper hand. Replace this threat token with a search token as indicated. Objective updated. Assemble the raft.
I can't get that in time.
You haven't got any sprinkies?
No, I've only had the 1 skill.
Oh, hang on. Are we in the rally phase? Because it hasn't come up. Or are we in a turn? Oh, it should be in
the threat went up, yeah. It's scout.
Why didn't the rally phase thing come up?
I don't know. Maybe we weren't meant to rally? I don't know.
It hasn't said action phase either. Maybe it's a bit glitchy.
Do you have to prepare a skill?
I don't think so. I'm gonna do ancient wisdom. This at the bottom.
Yeah, there's no way for me to get to the dock in this turn.
Mm.
None of us can.
How much health has the warg got? Warg rider, sorry.
11.
Interesting.
Guessing you want some help with it.
I could get it down in 1 if I'm lucky.
Do you want to try that first?
Yeah. So I think trying to provoke isn't going to be.
So I can come in and try and finish it off if you need to.
All right, so I'm axing him.
Let me ask you a question.
That's 3, so I can do 7, sunder and cleave. If I did, okay, I can't do multiples. I can't like do the 2 twice, can I? Cool. Okay, we'll do that. I get to put 1 of these on the top, and then second attack. Ooh, yes. I forgot about this bit, so I keep doing 1 hit. Howling with 1 voice, the beast and its rider strike and circle away. Test might to negate. 4. Don't get any extras negating. I could, if I use 1 inspiration to turn that into a success, if I negate 2 and take 2.
Okay.
It's going to move away, so I won't be able to hit it again.
Yeah.
Each nearby hero, no one's nearby, then flip this card face down. Flip this card face down, and I gain 1 inspiration.
Which way is he going? That way?
Yeah, send him away, and then I'll just use my second action to move then, and we'll just leg it, right?
Yep.
1, 2.
Okay.
Oh, I should have.
Sorry. I guess I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
hang on. Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's
yes,
it.
no.
Sorry. I thought I didn't see that line now. I thought I'd go on the same. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shadow deepens. Threat increases by 9.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
It's
okay.
fine. It's fine.
Rally. No point using my pipe because it does fear, not wounds. Two.
I'm going to prepare immortality. Innate skill. I can rest 2, discard at end of turn to discard 2 face down wounds and or fears. Or I can strike 2 when you attack, discard 2 hits, and put that one on top.
I'm going to do defense instruction. When a hero tests to negate fear or wounds, they may spend an inspiration to convert 1 to 2.
I keep forgetting about this. I need 2 fears.
Okay. It just says when a hero, so that's for either of us. Either of us can do that.
I need 2 fears. I forgot about that last time.
Are you doing okay? I feel like you need my long-stemmed pipe.
Discard. That's to do with you and each nearby hero suffers 1 wound. Then discard this card. Flip this card face down. So I need a wound.
So you need a wound.
Keep this card face up. When you scout during the rally phase, you cannot place cards back on the top of your deck. Great, so that one's gone underneath. Great. Amazing. Awesome. Fantastic. You did this to me.
So do you want to get in there, or do you want me to
I'll do it.
be closer first?
It
probably doesn't need two of us to make a raft,
you do it.
right?
Go on, you do it.
I won't be able to do it, it's just I'd be moving there.
I'll get in there.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh wait, I'm going to spend an inspiration and do my free movement thing.
Nice.
Into that one. Then I'm going to do this.
The stock is the perfect place to assemble your raft now that the rangers have drawn the patrols away.
Assemble the raft.
Assembling the raft will be very difficult. It might have been easier if you had gotten extra materials somehow. Test wisdom. Add 1 success if you are an elf.
Wisdom thing, I think, wasn't it? What's that? Ha! When you test wisdom, add 1 success.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So that's. I get
So
1
that's
for
3
that.
successes.
I get 1 for that, yeah.
You make a good effort with the raft, but it's not finished yet. You will need more time to assure safe passage across the waters.
What?
Okay,
No.
that's all we got. So that we continue, I suppose, to assemble it. On
I
the
can
next
try
one.
again.
Haven't you used? Oh no, you just
No.
used a free. Yeah, go for it.
Screw me.
Okay. It should take less successes this time, presumably.
Just stick them together. Aha! I'm going to spend that to make that a success. So that's
5.
5. Up yours.
After assembling the raft, you set out across the Brandywine. You see no sign of the hordes of enemies once gathered in this area, but you know you cannot let your guard down even now. The waters are smooth, speeding you onward to confronting Atarin and his army. As you cross to the other side, you spot Halbarad waving from his encampment. You smile in thanks and wave back, knowing that you will see him and his rangers again soon enough when you confront Atarin. For now, you steel yourself to face the restless dead within Anuminas that Halbarad mentioned, and wonder if they have something to do with Atarin. The heroes win! You have stayed a step ahead of Atarin's army, and will reach the gates of Anuminas shortly. Lore increases by 3. Each hero receives 4 experience. Good, crushing it.
Okay, didn't expect that. That was short.
Amazing.
It was a lot shorter than the last one.
It was.
Okay, cool.
So chapter 8 will be the Gate of Anuminas. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like the video if you did. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we drop more videos. It was really short. I mean, it's such a range, isn't it? It's crazy. Let us know in the comments. Would you have just stayed around to kill the Warg Rider, or we just stormed ahead?
Or do you talk to the children? Or talk to the woman with the nuts?
I think it was worth talking to the children.
Yeah, my fear gauge is elsewhere.
You're fine, okay? Well, there we go. Follow us on socials. Our link tree is in the description below. It'll take you to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where we post whenever we put a video up, and also a weekly update to show you what's coming soon. Did I forget anything?
I'm just shocked by that. I just...
I mean, considering how many close calls and losses we've had, I'm happy that we just got through it. We hope you're happy too. Until next time, talk to the children. It's always good. That's
You're gonna get us cancelled.
Don't talk to strangers.
Stranger
folks.
danger.
Bye.
That's the advice. Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.